Hi, I'm Chris Daves with Denison Yachting, and we're here in the Bahamas on this 136-foot tri-deck motor yacht, LAGNIAPPE. Welcome to the Sundeck of LAGNIAPPE. Aft are two sun pads, a dinette right here, a nice bar, hot tub, and seating forward. This U-shaped seating forward comfortably seats 5 people with 2 umbrellas for sunshade. Directly behind that is the hot tub. Directly behind the jacuzzi is a wet bar with the ice maker and refrigerator. Opposite the sink is a Genair grill. Running down the starboard side, we have molded in seating, which brings us to this nice dinette. All the way aft are these 2 large sun pads with an umbrella and a table. As you can see, this sun deck is proportionally larger than one you would normally find on a boat of this size, making this a great area for entertaining. Access from the sun deck to the boat deck is provided by this built-in staircase. All the way aft on the boat deck is this open-air alfresco dining area. Now normally you would find tender storage here, but the owner felt that it was such prime real estate he wanted to turn it into a dining area. In this area we have very comfortable seating for 10 people. To port and starboard, you can see there's seating to either side of these cocktail tables. Over this area and all the way aft is a removable awning. The grand entrance to LAGNIAPPE is up this stairway, and as you can see, and you will see throughout the boat, the stainless steel work is quite impressive. Working our way forward from the boat deck, we pass into the Skylounge. Upon entering the Skylounge, you'll notice this seating area to port. And over here to starboard, a card table. While behind me there are bar stools, all of which together can easily and comfortably accommodate 13 people. One of the best features of this boat is the millwork package, and you can see it clearly here in the Skylounge with these coffered ceilings that run diagonally, and they connect to the soffit and the crown molding that runs around the perimeter of the Skylounge. You can also see it here in this fluted paneling in front of the bar. Standing here at the bar, you can see how large it is, and of course it's equipped with everything needed to serve large groups. Here we have an ice maker, a refrigerator, wine storage, and here we have copious storage for all types of glassware. Finally, to top it off, behind this painting is a large flat-screen TV. Moving forward from the Skylounge is the Skylounge powder room. Just beyond the dayhead is a stairwell that takes us down to the main deck. But before that, let's go look at the pilot house. Standing here at the helm, we have all of the navigation equipment necessary to safely operate this boat. And behind me, there's some additional seating. Moving left to right, we've got a radar, engine monitoring system, time zero chart plotter, autopilot, engine controls, another radar, and many other instruments to safely operate this boat. Also worth noting are the 2 exterior wing stations. From the pilot house, we can make our way down this midship staircase to the main deck. As we reach the bottom of the stairs, we come to the master stateroom corridor. Through these double doors, you'll find 2 large closets to port, and at the end of the corridor is the master bed. Upon entering the master stateroom, you'll notice ample drawer storage to starboard, a large entertainment center, a vanity to port, and more evidence of the exquisite millwork package in this boat. The master stateroom also features an ensuite bathroom with a tub and a shower. This is the perfect spot in our walkthrough to start bringing attention to the fantastic stonework in this boat. The unique selection of various stones and their arrangement makes for a one-of-a-kind look. Two steps outside the master stateroom is this dayhead, and behind that is access to your galley, which we'll come back to shortly. Moving aft from the dayhead brings us back to the foyer, and this foyer is quite the intersection of detail. Here we see the flowing stainless and radial joinery floating above this intricate stonework. As we keep moving aft, we come to our formal dining room. This large solid wood table can easily accommodate 10, but is currently set up to accommodate 8. This floor-to-ceiling half-round wall provides separation and privacy from the main salon. As we leave the dining room and make our way into the main salon, you can see what a dramatic effect these large, deep windows have. There's ample seating for at least 10 people here, and none of it is fixed, meaning it couldn't be easier to rearrange this space. All the way aft in the main salon is an entertainment center with a very large TV and 2 watertight exit doors. I'd like to take a moment to examine some of the textures in this room. From the subtle gold to the deep crimson and the contrasting black, this salon leaves very little to be desired. Before we head out to the aft deck, I'd like to show you the guest accommodations. They're located at the bottom of the midship staircase. All the way aft are the first 2 of 4 guest cabins. These aft cabins are mirrors of each other. They both feature a queen berth with ensuite and shower stall. Forward and to port of those cabins is the twin cabin. This twin berth layout is a great place for kids and also has an ensuite bath. One of the 2 laundry stations can be found just outside this cabin. Opposite the twin cabin is your exercise room and linen storage. All the way forward in the guest accommodations is the VIP cabin. This stateroom spans the full beam of the boat and is essentially another master cabin. Opposite the queen berth is a large ensuite. Directly behind me in the forward wall of this cabin is a secret door, and it's simply revealed by removing this chair, lifting the vanity and locking it in place, and opening the door. The purpose of this door is to make it easy for the crew to access these areas for service. Passing through this door, we find ourselves in the crew mess. The crew area has a very functional 3-cabin layout with a well-equipped galley and a large dinette. From here, we take an S-shaped staircase up to the galley. This full-service galley has plenty of refrigeration and storage, as well as this centerline prep space. Passing forward through the galley, we step through this actuated pocket door and into our formal dining. Taking the port watertight door, we can step out to the aft deck. Leaving the main salon, we pass through this watertight door onto the aft deck. where you have your tender storage, overhead gantry cranes, staircase, and wave runners. Directly in front of the wave runners is this seating area, and forward of that is a storage locker. Continuing aft on the starboard side, we take this staircase down to the dive platform. Here on the dive platform, we have these removable stanchions and fold-down cleats, which are used for securing the tender. On the other side of this watertight door is the lazarette, which doubles as the engineer's office. Here is access to the engineer's cabin. Moving forward is the control room and a small workshop to port. Through the next watertight door is the engine room. And here to walk us through the engine room is LAGNAPPE's engineer, Sam.
These are our local operating panels for both main engines. We have full control, all pressures, everything is here. We also have our alarm management system here, which is all of our bilge alarms, fire alarms, tank management, fuel management. Everything is in this system here with a replica screen on the other side of this wall, and is also replicated up in the bridge as well. This is our main board. Starboard gen, port gen, and then our service batteries. Welcome to the engine room in Motor Yacht LAGNIAPPE. I'm going to give you a quick walkthrough on all of the equipment that we have in here. As you can see, these are our main engines. These are MTU 396s. These have also just only last month finished main engine rebuilds on both. That's bottom and top end. So that's new pistons, new liners, stripped right down to the blocks and rebuilt again. We have a total horsepower of about 5,000 horsepower. And here we have on the starboard and port gen. Both of these are Northern Lights generators, 80 kW generators, and were both rebuilt last year. That was bottom and top end. Here is our AC plant. There's 2 individual compressors in there. That is quite new. This is installed, I think, 5 years ago. So here we have our stabilizer system. This is a Vosper's system. It's a very, very good system. This is our Atlas Shore Power inverter. This was also just rebuilt. All of the capacitors, all of the solenoids and breakers in the smart box were all removed, checked, and overhauled, replaced if needed to be.
Finally, we're ending this detailed walkthrough of LAGNAPPE on the bow. Out here, there are 2 windlasses and 2 pocket anchors connected by 350 feet of chain. LAGNAPPE was built by a company that manufactured minesweepers for the U.S. Navy. They were built to withstand anything. Her beauty and elegance belie the fact that she is a very stout and extensively engineered motor yacht. On behalf of everybody at Denison Yachting, I'd like to thank you for taking the time today to join us on our walkthrough of the 136-foot tri-deck motor yacht, LAGNAPPE. If you have any questions or you'd like to schedule a showing, please contact me, Chris Daves, at any time.